Hi, I'm Ian Rowe and welcome to a Reelkandi TV interview special. Now, last week I met up with the man himself and he taught me through music, life and just about everything else. He's the man behind the classic I'd Do Anything for Love, and he is without a doubt one of the more epic artists of our generation. Whilst he's seen it all and done it all, he's not afraid to keep learning. What goes through your head when you wake up every single morning?
I've got to learn something new today.
Yeah.
That's what goes through my head. Like yesterday, I was at an airport in Las Vegas and I bought a baseball fantasy book magazine. And she goes, "Oh, that's collector's edition." And I said, "How do you know?" She goes, "Anytime they got the metal on them and they got the loan." I said, "Really?" She went, "Yeah." I said, "Well, I learned something today, thank you." What you should also try to do when you wake up is be a better person than you were yesterday.
After 46 years in the industry, Meat Loaf has learned a thing or two about longevity, and he's currently promoting his 12th studio album, Hell in a Handbasket, the name and cover of which reflects his current view of the world.
And it looks like the Earth, but when you get in tight, it's all little skulls, which what I was referring to was hell in a handbasket, because it comes from the term, the world's going to hell in a handbasket.
So do you think the world is going to...
Oh yeah, I think it's heading for disaster, and that's why there's little skulls.
And while the name of his album reflects Meat Loaf's previous Bat Out of Hell trilogy, this one is a bit different.
There was a lot of people who were commenting, "Oh, the language on this record, Meat Loaf, how could you use such language?" I've always been a fan, and you use this foul language.
So, let's talk about favourites on the album then.
So any particular songs on the album that you are personal favourites?
All of them.
All of them.
And collaborations?
So you mentioned just before you worked with Chuck D. Do you want to tell me a little bit more about that? Was that good?
Well, yeah, Chuck D was, yeah, it's great. Well, Chuck D is really the godfather of rap, and he may not be the most famous rap. Public Enemy is pretty famous. And every rapper who has... He is the rapper's rapper.
A film star in his own right, Meat Loaf has featured in cult classics such as Fight Club and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. So what is he, musician or an actor?
Because I think like an actor, I don't think like a musician. I tell people all the time I don't know anything about music. I really don't. And you read these comments after the show, "He was singing out of time." No, I'm not singing out of time, I'm singing in perfect time. Just not the way you wanted to hear it.
So which craft is easier then?
You know, the movie set for 15 hours is much easier than touring.
And what about a little known Meat Loaf fact?
I was homeless in LA.
Oh really?
For almost a year.
Oh gosh.
I found a place up in the Hollywood Hills that nobody would bother me, and I had a little tent, a little sleeping bag, and I had a camp up there, and people would drive me up there and drop me off late at night. And I was hidden back in the only thing I had to fear was rattlesnakes and coyotes.
And a final word from the big man?
I've never been a star person.
No.
I don't play that game. Some people are built for that. That's the only reason they're here. They get up in the morning and they get up in the morning and go, "I want to be a star. I want to be a star."
Yeah.
I have never woken up one day uttering that term. I've gotten up every morning and said, "I really like what I do for work, and I just want to keep working."
It was an incredible show.
Thank you, Dennis. It wasn't one of my favorite, but thank you. Come on.
And that's it, straight from the mouth of Mr. Meat Loaf himself. What a cool guy. I'll see you next time. My name's Ian Rowe, and this was Reelkandi TV's interview special.